Hello,
Perfect.
guys. Whether you're watching this live session or the replays, my name is Swapnil. I'm your community manager from PitchGround, and we have Kirti with us, who is from ClientVenue team. And today we are going to discuss the latest update, which have been released by the ClientVenue team, and the upcoming updates, and what is this ClientVenue deal about, and how this can be helpful for the agency owners and the small
Right.
businesses. So this is all about today's topic that we are going to discuss in this live event. If you have any questions and the
Perfect.
queries, you can ask these questions and queries in the comment box, in the chat box, so that we can address all your questions and queries and we
So
can move ahead.
we
So
have
welcome
Chaitanya
you.
over here.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
perfect. Hi, Chaitanya.
thank you for joining, Kirti. Over to you. So you can tell us about what is Client Venue and what is this tool about and what are the updates that you have been released so far and what is the
Okay,
roadmap of Client Venue.
perfect. Thank you so much for the warm introduction, Swapnil. I really wanted to thank you for the great, overwhelming kind of launch that we have had on PitchGround and the kind of experience and support we've been getting from the community and the kind of really valuable feedback that we've had. That has been super critical for us. So when we've launched, we had some little bugs and stuff, and the community has been super nice and helpful for us in trying to help it out and help us out with the future development right now. We've been here for a while, and what we've kind of noticed is that during this whole launch process, we've released a bunch of updates. So for people who are kind of looking to follow this, I'll just post it in the chat section. Is it possible to post in the chat?
Uh, Check it out if you have any access.
So it shows private chat to me. Is there a public chat? I'd like to post the update section.
Yeah, it's a public chat. Do you see the chat widget on the right hand side?
I
Can you
I I see it, but I don't see if I can paste it. I don't see the text option. So yeah, I'll just separately ping it to you.
or else you can directly post it on the live, which is visible on the page. There is a comment
Okay,
section, you can post it there.
just give me 1 second. Perfect. So what we've done till now is we've spoken to a lot of people and a lot of agency owners from PitchGround who are kind of working with us. So the kind of feedback first we've had is having elaborate teammates kind of an option. So what we did was we took the entire teammates feature and built it specifically for agency facing people. So let's say if I'm an agency owner and I'm dealing with teams at Pepsi and Coca-Cola. In Pepsi and
Mhm.
Coca-Cola, there's also hierarchy. There's a marketing guy, there's a marketing executive, there's a marketing manager, and there's a senior, junior trainee level person. So I can assign all the tasks on the basis of the hierarchy, and then Pepsi or Coca-Cola, whichever collectively see who has access to what levels. Now, this is super critical because it assign everything to everyone, so it's very tier basis. So with client, teammates feature, we've kind of extended this functionality and access level controls, which are already inside on the client side, agency side, but we've also extended into the client facing area as well. That's one. Secondly, with invoicing, we didn't realize, but moving on basis the feedback we've been getting from the community, we've realized that invoicing is going to be the most heavy feature, and that's what it is
Yeah,
kind of turning out to be. We've released 22 new updates in the invoice feature alone,
awesome.
right from basic stuff like refunds, archiving invoices, and
Hmm.
intake forms, changing the currency, changing the refund process, ticketing system, and those kind of things. Apart from that, we've introduced a checkout system. Think of it like a simple basic e-commerce. Back in I mean, we have the tool, but before this, ideally, what was the method to actually collect money
Hmm.
from brands? We used to send an invoice via mail, and we used to collect it via Stripe. Now what we've done is we've made a custom checkout form. Think of it like a Shopify, where you just go on the portal, click the quantity. Let's say I want 5 quantity of $100,
Hmm.
any service package. Let's say I want to buy 5 article writings from you. I'll
Hmm.
just select the quantity 5, and then I'll check out the number and I'll add the cart and it will be automatically added. So it'll be we're kind of shifting from a high touch experience to a very low touch self serve and auto serve manner, where we
Awesome.
kind of make it more easy and low touch for the agency owner. The entire platform has been built to keep the use cases of the agency owner in the mind. And in the entire scheme of things, this is what our core focus has been. And we
Mhm.
also get a lot of feedback basis, people in the community that this feature, that feature, but we've been kind of saying no to that. What we want to really solve is we want to solve use case.
Right.
A lot of products shift into a very feature kind of a battle. We don't want to shift launch 20 features just because they kind of appear fancy or on
Right.
some of the marketplace. It's kind of the fancy thing and everyone wants that. Of course everyone wants it, but the real hard question to ask is, does it solve a user case?
Right. Right.
And so this is what we're super focused on. So we're not kind of heavy in terms of releasing multiple features, but we are solving use cases. And
Right.
just by the fact that I'm telling, the invoice feature alone has 22 new updates, means that we're going in
Awesome.
depth and in vertical rather than spreading ourselves horizontally and you know releasing features which probably someone wants, but in the large scheme of things no one wants, and they kind of stay dead. So yeah, that's where we are kind of heading with the entire product and roadmap thing. Yeah.
Right, right. So that is the most important thing that you have just elaborated. That most of the apps and the tools in the market, they just release a feature which are fancy enough.
Yeah.
They will release. Okay, we have released A, B, C,
Mm-hmm.
D. Okay, so that kind of stuff,
100%.
but which are not useful whenever that person is using that
Yeah.
tool in the live environment. That is not that much feasible enough to have that used, but ClientVenue is focusing on the use case basis, which is really, really, awesome for the agency owners who
Mm-hmm.
can focus on
Mm-hmm.
what it has to be and in what way the ClientVenue can be used in their business and the regular day-to-day business. So this is
Sure.
really good.
One of the key things that we are kind of measuring is we also measure feature usage. So all the features that we have,
Mhm.
we kind of measure what percentage of users are actually using those features. And if we
Right,
feel there's not enough particular traction on that particular feature, we will not kind of develop them. We'll
right.
focus on features. We'll ask the community, okay, what do you want? What do you really, really want, which is solving the use case? The other day I was speaking to someone and he says, I
Mhm.
want a calendar functionality. I was like, okay, great. Apart from that, what else do you need? Google Sheets and calendar and
Mhm.
presentations. So we kind of got back and built a small MVP, and we'll be releasing that kind of feature. So the next big feature that's coming on is one will be onboarding. Onboarding will be basically let's imagine you enter inside any SaaS platform for that matter, right?
Mhm.
You go inside, you have a 10-step getting started process. Now,
Mhm.
this is the kind of power that we'll be enabling for agencies as well. So let's say Pepsi, Coca-Cola, or any of the big brands, or 10, 15 team people come inside your system. They know
Right,
what are the 10 steps that they need to take with working with you in order to buy your service and have a great experience working with you.
right.
So this is the kind of power that we are giving. We're kind of SaaSizing
Mhm.
the agency delivery and operation experience.
Right. A very
That's
high quality, very high
uh,
quality onboarding we can
onboarding
say.
and kind of
Yeah.
onboarding, super high and focused onboarding mechanism.
Right.
That's one. Number two, the another feature which is already in the works, we're kind of testing it with beta people. So I mean, it should
Right.
be out today, but for everyone it should be out by the Friday, because we've kept Friday for releases sake. uh,
Mhm.
that's going to be there. And so what we'll be doing is we'll be introducing a calendar feature. So calendar feature basically means, let's say I have
Mhm.
50 clients.
Mhm.
Initially what used to happen, right? Chats, Slack, and
Mhm.
call, WhatsApp communication, that doesn't really scale the agency, right?
Right.
As real time and as customer service oriented as it sounds, it doesn't
Right.
really scale. So what we've done is, okay, we took a step back, interviewed a
Mhm.
bunch of founders who've been running agencies, and spoke to them. Okay, do you want your time back? And they said, okay, these are the problems we face. And then we came up with a creative solution. Okay, let's embed the calendar. So if you have
Right.
Calendly, Book Like a Boss, Outlook, or whichever things that you have, uh, sorry, in terms of calendar, you can just go and embed that, uh, and it will be visible. So let's say you're dealing with 50 clients, no one can just randomly speak to you. So there'll be a space between you and your client's communication, and they can book a slot with you. By the virtue of booking a slot, you'll have your time back and move away from real-time communication to async, slotted communication.
Right. Yeah.
So that's that. And also another functionality which we're introducing, work with development agencies, that a lot of things are very elaborate and cannot be compromised, condensed into whatever the project management we have, right? So for that, what we've given is, okay, you have a project detailed out, inside an Excel sheet. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Take the link and paste it. So you can access the Excel sheets within this project management tool. Like it's like a big hub
Right. Right.
for multiple things. So that's one of the basic.
Okay.
What is the
So
Facebook
as an
users
agency
thing?
owner, you
Why
need
is
not to
people
depend upon,
quality quality?
uh, yeah, as an agency owner or the operation owner, you need not to depend upon so many apps. So it is, everything is there in the client venue. Okay. You can manage your
100%.
client conversation.
And
You can,
our specific goal is tell us your use cases. We're happy
right.
to solve them.
Right.
This is where we want to be heading as a business, as an organization. This is where we want to be moving.
Right, right. So
Yeah.
most of the apps they are in the market. They are just focusing on the feature based, okay.
Yeah.
And the client venue, I can see the promises, which is the promise that Kriti is making to us, that they are focusing on the user based, use case based
Sure.
feature requests, so that if you have XYZ request or XYZ problem in your business and you're unable to manage that, and if you have the client venue portal, okay, and if you want
Yeah.
to incorporate those kind of features or that pain areas, if you want to solve that, the client venue is there. They will look into that and they will try to incorporate that features for you in the client venue. So this
Mhm.
is really awesome, really
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And what else you can tell us about? You just at the initial discussion that you said about the client teammate feature. Can you just elaborate more so that
Mm.
people will understand what is this high quality feature is about, and
Yeah.
how this is useful for the agency owners
Okay.
and
Perfect.
from the client?
I'll just take a use case and kind of define on the
Mm-hmm.
basis of that. So, for example, let's say you are Coca-Cola, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you are, let's say, dealing with a branding campaign of Coca-Cola.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there in any bigger organization that you work, what we have kind of noticed is on the client side, there are usually on an average of 5 people involved in any project, be it
Right.
SEO or stuff like that. And one of the coolest things that we've done with this kind of feature is we're not charging on the basis of client seats. So what you can do is you can introduce n number of people on the client facing end,
Mm-hmm.
and it will not cost you any extra. So that's the kind of leverage that we're kind of extended upon
Awesome.
you as an agency user, number one. So let's say I'm dealing with Pepsi Cola and there's a branding campaign that's kind of happening. So what's
Mm-hmm.
going to happen is you'll deal specifically with them in terms of their CMO, in terms of their marketing manager, marketing trainee and officer, and then I can define access levels. So let's say the CMO, he wants this
Mm-hmm.
strategy, but he doesn't want the junior guy to be able to access the certain details of the branding campaign. So
You're
that
right.
will stay with him. Similarly, they might be dealing with certain sensitive information which only the senior team wants to access. So you can actually define the access levels within the system as to who
Mm-hmm.
can access what and on the priority basis. So you can view, but you cannot edit. You can comment, but you cannot view card information, payment, banking related details, are
Okay.
those kind of sensitive things. And with every organization, there's a tier level of access,
Right. Right.
like who gets access to what. So that's the kind of leverage and multifaceted setup
Mm-hmm.
we've kind of introduced in the client facing area. So yeah, that's how it is.
Right. This is very big feature, if,
Sure.
because most of the big companies who are using CRM or whatever client portals,
Yeah.
so they stick for this kind of features. And
Yes.
guys, you're getting this amazing feature in the client venue deal,
Yeah.
and there is a privacy setup as well. It's not only that you're
Yeah.
sharing access levels with your teammates, but there is a privacy which is being maintained across
Mhm.
all the teammates' access. This is a very very important feature that can that is offering that's being offered by the client venue team, guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
Great.
So, guys, if you have any questions, you can shoot out in the chat box so that Kirti and me we will try to solve all your questions or address all your questions. If you have anything for the client venue deal or the tool and whatever features that has the client venue tool. So the people who are joining or the joined uh, currently. So if you don't know what is client venue is, I'll just give you idea about what is client venue is. It's an end-to-end solution for businesses that are looking to deliver productized services for their clients. Okay, and it is useful for everyone. Okay, it is benefited if you have agencies, if you're a small business owner, or the startups, or the freelancers, or the business owner who want to focus on the services, okay, and you want to manage everything into a single platform instead of relying on different platform to manage your client communication, to manage your invoicing, to manage your billing, to manage your client portals. Everything is there in the one platform. You need not to depend upon, you need not to pay anything for the other platform. You have to just buy one tool that is client venue and everything is sorted for you guys currently. You need not to pay anything for the other platform. You have to just buy one tool that is client venue and everything is sorted for you guys currently. You need not to pay anything for the other platform. You have to just buy one. I think I'm getting
Yeah.
echo.
No, no, that's fine now.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't checked the deal, which is right now live in the PitchGround.com, go ahead and check it out. We have different plans for different use cases. For example, if you're going for a plan A that is $49 for lifetime, you can have 50 projects, 500 clients, and you can have the access for 5 teammates, 5 team members, and 20 service listings are there, 10 GB storage, and you have other integrations like Zapier and the other integrations that I'll tell you in a few minutes. Then we have second plan that is plan B, $97 lifetime, in which you will be having unlimited projects, unlimited clients, 10 teammates, 50 service listings, 20 GB storage, and you will be having access to the webhooks and the main feature that everybody requests, that is custom branding, right? Then we have a plan C in which you will be having unlimited projects, unlimited clients, 25 teammates, unlimited service listings. That is the main important. In the previous plans, we have some limited service listings, but in $199 plan, you will be having unlimited service listings and 100 GB storage. Along with that, the main and the important thing that you will be getting in this plan is the white label portal. Along with the custom branding, webhook, and the Zapier integration, you will get the white label portal. Got it, guys. So this is very affordable plan, $199 for lifetime. The plan is plan C. You can go ahead and check it out in the peachground.com. And if you have any questions regarding to all these plans which are listed on the platform, you can ask the questions in the chat box so that we are happy to answer all your queries and the questions there. And the major important plan for the agencies one, that is a plan D, $499 lifetime, in which you will be getting everything unlimited, guys. Everything unlimited. There is no cap on projects. There is no cap on clients. There is no cap on teammates, and no cap on service listing. Even though you are getting unlimited GB storage, there is no 50 GB or 100 GB kind of thing. You will be getting unlimited storage to manage your files, to manage your invoicing, everything, right? Along with that, you have the premium features like custom branding and the white label in the plan D. Got it, guys. If you are the agency owner and if you're looking for a solid tool to manage your business, this is the plan that you have to go for. Plan D, $49 lifetime. And I'll just cover up the benefits that Plan Venue is offering. You can create and sell agency services in a very structured manner, because as we discussed that you need not to depend upon any other tools. If you have a single tool, everything can be managed in a single tool. Got it? Then we have a Slack integration. If you're using a Slack for your business communication, the Slack integration is available out of the box with the client venue. Then we have a white label service, white label feature that is offered for the agency portals and which is available in the Plan D and Plan C. You can go for it. We are looking for a white label kind of thing. Then we have easy integrations with Stripe account, and it's very easy to use, guys. If you go and check it out, the portal, you will see it's very easy, very structured manner. Everything is right there, and you can manage everything into a single click. Got it, guys? And the main feature that Kirti has just now discussed, that is client onboarding. The major companies, the big MNCs like Coca-Cola and whatever, you can say the name, okay? So those who are looking for a easy onboarding stuff, right? The same thing, the same premium feature which has been offered in this plan, in this tool, you can have that kind of feature right now available in the client venue, guys. So guys, if you have any questions, you can shoot out. We have some questions coming in.
Yeah, we have. So
Yeah,
the first one is, why is Kirti's image
yeah,
quality so
yeah.
blurry? I'm waiting for the next funding check to buy my MacBook 2020 version. So probably when I do a live with that, I mean, you can probably see that. And also,
Sometimes it's
I'll
clear,
also try to
sometimes
use
it's
some makeup.
blurry.
So that's kind of going to help more. Hope that answers your question, Albert.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Next question. So, what are your pusher costs? I think right now we're spending, I think, $20 odd on pusher. I'm not sure. I think that's something that the backend engineering team kind of deals with it. But roughly, I'm aware that these are the kind of estimated costs that we are right now, as of now, like, dealing with. So yeah, I hope that kind of takes your question. The next one is, can we customize client page with fields? So, great question. So we kind of are launching this feature, and in the onboarding section and in the checkout section, we've introduced elaborate fields where you can kind of customize, so what basically you're speaking of is an intake form. So you can customize whatever fields that you need, from your client in order to kind of absorb them and have relevant kind of information for your business. So yeah, this functionality is pretty much present. If you're kind of wanting to know more about this, you can just ping it in the chat section, and one of our customer support executives will kind of help you, and that should do the job for you. Yeah, that's pretty much about it.
Yeah, guys, if you have any more questions, you can ping those questions in the comment section or the chat widget, which is available in the, you can see it on the live stream. So, guys, so Kirti, I wanted to ask you what is the future roadmap if you have for the client venue, and how you are going to add more premium features so that agency owner can be benefited out of it.
Okay, so moving ahead, I just informed these are the two features that as of this very time that we're looking for, and I'm just pasting it in the chat section where everyone can kind of access the feed bear link of the roadmap and the feedback, so you can just come and paste um, so you can just come and paste thing, just write in your feedback and follow up the process over here. So right now we have calendar integration, we have embeddable forms coming up, we have personalized onboarding workflows, we'll be introducing analytics and KPIs for agencies. Time tracking is a feature that we're thinking of. We want to be looking at PayPal as an integration, add-on services, notifications, and then checkout forms, and then a reporting feature for a weekly and monthly thing. Apart from that, the basic feature stack which we'll be releasing for the next week will be coupons, add-ons, invoicing system for clients, reporting panel, cancellation feedback form, and all these features are already released. So that's where we kind of stand as of this moment.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
So how that coupon system will work?
So coupon system will be basically coupon system will be basically, let's say, I'm selling a service, and a brand is kind of buying from us. So what we'll do is we can kind of float 20-30 coupons, and we can give it to our affiliate people and say if you sell these services, and here there are coupons, and for 20 people you can use this. So while checking out or getting inside our system using the checkout, They can use the coupons, and while using the coupons, they can get inside the system and use the coupon, and the people can get discounts basis whatever the coupon is allowing. And they'll be 100% connected with the payment platform that they have, which is Stripe in this case.
Right, right.
So yeah,
Awesome,
that's
awesome.
that's that's
So
how it will
this
handle
coupon can be also used for your clients. For example, that is a repeat client, or the client is getting asking for a few more services from you. You can offer a coupon, and that can increase your sales.
that. Yes, it will.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of the plan.
Okay. So the
So
next question
tell us
is,
about your company and founders. So let me okay. Hi Haridas. So Haridas, Milan. Hi Haridas. So me and my team, we've been developing SaaS products. The last SaaS product we built was like 2 years back. This is the second SaaS product, and we've been specifically building SaaS products. And if you see the kind of design theme and scheme of things, they're pretty much standard across. So we have internal processes, and we are actually a team who's been building SaaS products for a while, and that's what we basically kind of do. So yeah, I hope that kind of answers your question. There's another comment. It says, "Hi Haridas." I think, yeah, perfect.
guys, if you want to check it out, the roadmap of ClientVenue, this is a link where you can go and check it out. What kind of features which are coming up in the roadmap, and what are the feature. You can also request a feature, right? And if you have any use case, if you want to, integrate any service or any feature into the ClientVenue, you can always request to the Kirti. Kirti is readily available, and we you can discuss, and those features can be integrated on your ClientVenue platform.
Yeah.
So this I can say this is kind of customized request,
Mhm.
and I don't think so anyone is offering this kind of services or customized request for you. If you have any other tools, they are not going to entertain for the customized services. But the client venue team is really open for you, and they are open for any kind of feedbacks. And the major one is the customized request. If you have any use case, and if you want to those if you want to use if you want to integrate those kind of services or the features in your portal, so team is there, and you can work, and you can share the use cases, and yeah, that can be easily integrated with the client venue portal.
Okay,
So
great,
we have
perfect.
few more questions.
Teammates, how can we onboard freelancers?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Okay, perfect. So with freelancers, you can use the same the teammates feature that we have on the in-house, and you can restrict their access levels, and that's just basically how it will work. So you don't have to do anything new. You just have to enter their name, email, contact list, and all these things, and
Hmm.
it's good to go. That's just how it is going to be.
Okay. And while giving the access to the teammates, can we give the privilege or the access level, what he can see
Yeah,
and what
there
he
are
can?
there are different tiers of access levels that can be defined very well. So
Okay.
that's already been taken care of. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Awesome.
that's pretty much. And payment to freelancers will be done by you. Right now, there's no deep level integration for payment to freelancers, but if that's something that you'd be working on, we'd be happy to hear your use case and see if we can kind of solve it within the platform. Ideally, ideally, even we don't control the payment. It's connected by payment platforms and they deal with it. We're just building an integration so that you can do. We don't want to kind of get deep into payments because these are sensitive things and platforms kind of want to have a control. So right now, hands-on, we don't have control over payments. We can just help you in processing payments. That's the kind of role we play in terms of payment and dealing. So yeah.
Awesome. So, what kind of payment gateways are there
So
available
right now
on
we
the
have Stripe. We have applied for PayPal. As soon as PayPal happens, we'll integrate that. We didn't start PayPal initially because we've kind of
platform?
faced that PayPal has a lot of refund rates,
Hmm.
and that's like widespread across the internet. So we started with the safe place where people feel safe and doing, and even merchants and businesses and customers are safe in
Hmm.
transaction. Right now, Stripe is little high
Right.
cost vis-a-vis comparison to PayPal. So that's what we kind of started with. I mean, imagine just how difficult it is to deal as a merchant or as a
Hmm.
customer with PayPal. imagine we've already applied and we haven't been approved, and with Stripe we just got it approved within 1 or 2 minutes. So yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have any plan for the Razorpay integration? Because most of the Indian
Mhm.
clients may seek for Razorpay integration in the client venue.
Yeah, we will kind of work on it. So we'll put it up on the board section, and basis how many people approve it,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we'll kind of work on it. So there's Wise is a popular one. How can that be integrated? Wise doesn't have that kind of deep integration that Stripe and Razorpay all have. It does
Right.
not have refunds. It does not work as a payment platform. It is a payment sending platform.
Sending platform, right?
Right.
Right.
So invoicing, refunds, tokening, couponing, these kind of features are not there in Wise. So I don't think it's the payment platform. It's just a money exchange platform.
Right. Right.
So I mean, even for PayPal, PayPal is not even as deep as Stripe. That's why we attacked Stripe first and other similar platforms. Are we going to see multiple payments for services soon? Yes, most definitely. Even then, if multiple payments do not work and you're taking custom bank payments and all that, you can just add, change the status of the payment and client basis what you get custom. So you don't have to kind of do manual level of effort.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
So, guys, that's the reason the payment gateway is Stripe, because Stripe has a deep level integration and you can manage everything once it is plugged, and you can play with the uh, uh, from inside the client venue dashboard. Got it. So,
Mhm.
guys,
Yeah.
if you have any more questions, please shoot out in the chat box so that QT is available right now and we can answer all your questions and the queries regarding the client venue tool. And guys, please go and check it out. The deal which is right now available in the pitch on the pitchground.com. The starting price is $49 for lifetime, and you will be getting some amazing feature and the agency level feature, as well as some awesome feature which are hardly available in the other tool that I have seen so far. So do not forget to check it out, the deal. And the important thing that Kirti wants to announce here in the live chat right now. Kirti, you can announce that.
Why don't you take it, Swapna?
Yeah, guys, we are planning for
Okay, perfect.
giveaways in the client venue deal, client venue group. So if you haven't joined the client venue group, Kirti, would you please share that
Yeah,
link in the
I'll
chat
just
box so
do it.
that people can join in the group and they can participate into the giveaway contest that we are planning for. And guys, it's a chance to win the client venue lifetime deal. Okay.
Sorry.
So Kirti is
Yeah,
sharing
sorry.
the group link. Please go and join the group so that you can see the announcement in the group itself, and you can join the giveaway contests which are going maybe by today or tomorrow. We are going to announce that, and you can take a participate, and you will be winning lifetime deal of client venue. Yeah, guys, this is the link of the client venue community. You can go ahead and join. Katie can accept your request right now, and you can see all the communications which is happening for the client venue, and whatever updates, future updates, which has been released by the client venue team. You can see it there in the group. And if you have any feature requests, you can easily reach out to the founders and from that group. Okay, guys, and we have one more question. Do you have monthly paying customers right now?
Yes, we do have.
Yes.
They've been kind of helping us in building the first version of the product, and that's, I mean,
Hmm.
vis-a-vis what you see comparison to other platforms versus ours, we're very focused on monthly recurring customers. That's why we haven't kind of spread thin, and the feature set
Right.
is very less in terms of that. So yeah, that's where we are kind of heading.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's pretty clear now. It was blurry when we started. Now it's clear.
Mm,
Yeah, it was clear. Maybe the internet issue.
yeah.
So guys, if you have any questions, please shoot out in the comment box, in the chat box. So if you're watching this live, thank you for joining live session. And if you have any questions, please shoot out in the comment box. And there is a link which is shared by the Kirti that is belongs to the ClientVenue community. You can join the community and you can the giveaways that we are going to launch. You can participate in the giveaways. So, so if you want to share anything, Kirti, before we
Uh,
end it.
Nothing as of now. If there are people who want to win the contest and get free access to coupons and codes of ClientVenue, I'd really urge you guys to step inside the group and join the group. And we're giving dozens of free coupons for people who are looking to get an access of our products. So yeah, that's what we'll be kind of doing. So my request is join the group. We'll be starting the contest in the next couple of hours. Participate in it and get free coupons that you can have to access ClientVenue.
Okay, guys, thank you for joining this live event, and Kirti, thank you for coming up and showing us what is ClientVenue and what kind of features that ClientVenue has released so far, and what is the future roadmap of
And the
ClientVenue.
spread thin
And this
and the
is
feature
really,
size.
yeah, and thank you so much for joining, and we'll be covering the more features and the updates that you're going to release in the future, and we can share those in the upcoming live events.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time, Swapnil. Thank you,
Thank you
everyone.
so much for your time, and thank you so much, guys, for watching this live event. If you and those who are watching replays, thank you so much for watching replays as well. Bye bye.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.